I gotta give them a chance to speak. Because you already know what's going on. You know what I'm about to talk about. You listening. Either y'all can speak or leave. If I see the numbers go down, I'll start speaking too. Because that means, okay, the people not going to speak and they don't want to get blocked. They'll come back later. That's fine too. So if you're not going to speak, let's see who in here. Miss Rita, Miss Zenobia. In fact, who told me what to do? 1K to 1 times driven. Bye. I'm going to block you just for telling me what to do. See? Yeah, I blocked her. Telling me what to do. Okay, the numbers went down. Great. They left. Okay? So let me go back to the story. So she knew that the girl was going to be at the club. And so she goes up there and she waves a pop at her. So guess what the other lady did? Popped her. And this is the lady who's saying, oh, this going to happen and your mama going to have to do this and this, that, and the other. It is not worth it. But see, the thing about it, all the while, ain't nobody on her screen because the comments were coming up. They were sitting there instigating what the girl was saying.
Wow.
I saw one girl say, oh, you doing too much. Doing too much is just a shady thing. You didn't say, she should have said, don't say stuff like that. You wrong. Then,
right. They love the confusion.
Yes. And this is what people, hi, Miss Risha, this is what people, flock to. Negativity. You see somebody here not preaching but speaking some sense. Oh, y'all don't look, y'all don't support that. Now I don't know if it's because y'all don't support it or the algorithms don't support it, because I really do think that these social medias, they be kind of stirring us by what they put in our feeds, y'all. I'm keeping it 100. And I've been doing this long enough to know that you guys who are just users of these apps probably won't understand it. But I'm sure you question yourself and said the one video that was in your feed, what the heck are they showing me this for? Have you ever been through that?
Yeah.
I'm not interested in this. But see, they want to convert the positive into negative by showing you stuff you don't even have interest in. But once it gets into your eye waves, you've seen it and you can't unsee it. You get what I'm saying? So you guys, tap that screen. Say hello. Okay? Stop supporting stuff that you wouldn't want in your real life. You know darn well you wouldn't want your friend up on there talking about what she going to do to somebody and this, that, and the other. And she spoke those words over her own life. And nobody who was on that video, nobody who was around her stopped her and said, nah, sis, don't do that. Over a man? Over anything. It's not worth it. And mind you, these young ladies had children. The victim, who's no longer here, because they were both victims in my opinion, had children, and the person who had to defend herself has children. And you guys, this is how anger works. The devil have you forgetting all about your children when you angry and want to hurt somebody. When you doing the devil's work, you forget all logic, you forget all ethics, morals, all of that. And so that's why, another reason why I like crocheting is because it helps me stay focused on what I'm supposed to do. And when I'm finished this hat, I got another hat. You get what I'm saying? This is why God put this in my hands. At first, he had me come across it when I was 28 years old and I was in a hair salon. And I should have known that the crochet community is stank, because the people who I freaking saw do this in there, they had a stank attitude too. Like nobody can crochet. You get what I'm saying? Some people might just want to crochet for fun. Some people might want to crochet for sales and fun. But who are you to tell me and make me feel like I'm not able to make a certain product because that's what you do? Honey, it's enough people to go around. If it's not, then you need to go in another space and find the people that's for you. Because see, I ain't got to find nobody. When you're doing God's work, God will bring you what you need. He will bring you your silent watchers. He will bring you your commenters. He will bring you the people who will purchase from you. He will bring you for people who will share your videos. And sometimes you gotta assert yourself and let them know, look, I need you. I need everybody who watch my videos and like them. I'm not just talking about this darn platform. I'm talking about all the platforms that people come up to me, oh, I love your content. You know, and that makes me feel good. It makes me feel like, oh, I'm not doing this in vain. I know people want to find people positive, but there's nothing positive out there really. Preaching the word, preaching God's word. You got to surround yourself, even on your social media, with godly people. I had to do that. I had to clean up my darn timeline. I cleaned up my time. I stopped following somebody because of a profile picture they put up. I said, oh no, I'm not doing it. Because I was accepting certain things. I said, okay, they live that way. That's not me. Okay, they said that. That's not me. Oh, they acting like that. Well, that's not me. And then I'll convince myself, oh, it's just for entertainment. And then, boom, it's like, you know what? Nah, I got to get up out of here. Because now I'm thinking the way they think. I'm sitting here liking videos, knowing darn well my like is supporting these antics. I'm not doing that no more. You gotta clean up your social media following. Yes, you do.
Yes.
Because sometimes you on your social media, and it'll tell you how many hours you on the app. You on your social media longer than anybody, longer than you around your own spouse or your children. Because your cell phone goes everywhere with you, including the bathroom. Sometimes we wake up, the first thing we touch in the morning is our goddamn cell phone. So these things are becoming just basically vortexes or portals of negative energy, because it's 95% of negativity on these things. 95%. I'm not gonna say 100%, because I'm on here. I'm a part of the 5%, the minority, not the majority. Because you know, I always would say, man, I want to watch, you know, motivation and godly people. And sometimes God says, hey, you might have to become it. And if they see you, then there'll be more people like you. It is what it is. If you don't see what you're looking for, then maybe you need to make it your duty to be that person, to make that lane. That's all I can say. And I'm not talking to y'all. I'm really talking to myself. God is having me speak life into myself. You guys are just witnessing it, and hopefully it's helping you. Because it's kind of depressing to go on your social media and all you see is negative stuff. You know, it's my job to report, you know, different things and stories and things like that. And I had to become strong and say, you know what, if I report this story is going to help somebody. It's not going to perpetuate the problem and make it a certain thing. Like I said, you know what, I'm not going to talk about certain things. I have a rule. I don't share everything on my platforms, because I'm like, nah, because if I'm sharing it, then I'm actually saying I'm supporting it. I'm one of them type girls. Whatever I say out of my mouth, even if I share something someone else said, if I'm sharing it to who watches me, it's saying I agree with it. But that's just how I think. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all think. But yeah, I've been going through it, honey, ever since I've been crocheting. And I said, well, God, I only want to crochet because I ain't want to get dementia. I'm not trying to, look, I'm in my 40s. I'm not trying to compete with nobody. All I know is this is a skill. And if somebody wants to pick it up, they can do that. It's just that simple. It is not like difficult. Just because I don't care how long you've been crocheting. Somebody gonna come behind you and whoop your tail in crocheting. And you're just gonna have to understand that, sis. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Anybody up in here with their fake profiles and stuff like that, and you've been all, and people been, stop it. I'm talking straight to you, because I know everybody up in here ain't real. But see, I work for God, and He gives me clarity on a lot of these things. You can't fool me. But honey, don't be getting mad because somebody who's older than you, haven't been doing this longer than you, can do it faster than you. So Maybe their brain is built for that. Maybe they know what's up. Some people can just catch on quick. Why you worry about what somebody else do? Be thankful for what you have. And I'm speaking to anybody up in here who crocheting and trying to attack my videos and this, that, and the other. Honey, you can't do that. I'm still here. I don't care if I have 0 people. Honey, I can just convert this energy in this video over to my YouTube in Jesus' name. This ain't my only road. Yeah, I'm speaking straight to that darn spirit because I know it's up in here. And I'm tired of it. Stop snooping on my stuff. I'm back too. Thank you, Miss Renisa. Hello, Miss Kern. Yeah. This crochet community is stank. Did you hear me?
You did.
It stank. I ain't never been through this a day in my life. Y'all act like we all in high school. I'm 40-something years old. Y'all too old to be freaking, I'll never catch up to you. You people who've been crocheting for 10 plus years. But it's not about the time, it's about the hours and the dedication. And it's about the gift behind it. I was meant to crochet. This is my lane was made for me before even God told me about this. So don't worry about what I do up in here. That's why I keep my mouth shut. I don't favor no damn Kim Fields.
You trying to attack you to different comedians.
Maybe Kim Cole's my spirit or something, but not no Kim Fields. And she's a beautiful lady. But honey, I know who I look like. I look like my daddy and my mama. I don't look like no darn Kim Fields. Kim Fields has got a beautiful Janet Jackson smile and I don't know what the heck you trying to do. Well, if you think that, fine, I'll let it go. It is what it is. Thank you. But that's what I'm saying. I'm going to have all kinds of hats in Jesus' name. You know this hat right here? I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I made this big flapping hat. This hat is big as heck. And I made it because I felt like I could make it, so I did. Do you know how much drama this hat right here has brought me? I said, Lord, it must be, this looks like a newborn. Do you see this?
I see it.
This is how big this hat is. It looked like I got a little newborn up in here, don't it? This ain't realistic. God dang it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is just to say, hey, look what I can do. I told my husband this morning, I am not that little boy on Mad TV saying, look what I can do. If I'm going to go here and use 9,000 skeins of yarn, somebody needs to buy this hat. I'm sure it is good on the beach. But whatever this hat will cover from the sun, this hat will actually burn the heck out of your head. Do you get what I'm saying? I darn near passed out a few days ago having this hat on. This is not realistic. Why are y'all coming in here hating on somebody who can do this big flapping hat? You know darn well you're not going to wear this out in public. Hello?
Definitely.
You're not going to wear this out in public. I couldn't even wear this hat in church. With the Spirit of God and this hat together, I will see my Maker too early. So I would not even wear this hat in public. Do you hear me?
I do.
Now, it might be a nice design, but it ain't realistic for Jenna. Do you get what I'm saying? It is not realistic for Jenna. And the thing about it is I put it out there and I'm saying it. No. So I won't be making it really no more. Unless somebody gonna buy it. nobody gonna buy this. Yeah, you people can tell you how good a hat looks all they want. Okay? If they not buying it, it doesn't matter. And that's why I don't like compliments. Like somebody gonna try to carry me and say I look like Kim Fields. I don't look like Kim Fields. You guys think every time somebody gets a compliment, they gonna get all nice and comfy on the inside. No, they're not. Not this one. I don't like compliments because most of them are phony. I watch videos and make them. So I watch other people's content. This is how big this thing is. Let me put this thing on. Okay, you know what, Yona? Bye. There you go. Now I look like the father. She went from Kim Fields to now the mother. So now I said I look like the father. I think she slick. No, I done tied this thing up. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. What am I trying to say to him, babe? I'm not insulting anything.
No.
But what I am saying is, why are y'all coming in here asking me, oh, wear this hat, and who made this, and who made that? This is how this hat look on me. Now, this is not the pattern. I actually went above the pattern. I mean, I did this on my own. Look at this. Now, if I lived in a very, very cold place, okay, this hat would be fierce. But I don't. Now, of course, I use this hat to get people to come in. That's a little secret of mine that I don't mind sharing. We all wear hats so people can come into our videos. You think somebody gonna just sit there and crochet for 3 hours in front of a hot light and have a warm hat on and they don't want attention? Do you really think the people who make these hats wear them hats every day? Do you? Huh? Don't mess with me, because I'll let the whole cat out the bag. I'll let the whole cat out the bag. This is a skill. Anybody can do it. This ain't nothing to come in and try to attack somebody on, make them feel uncomfortable. No. Humble yourself. Okay? Anybody can make these hats. Why is the crochet community so goddamn competitive? Ain't this supposed to be a relaxing sport? This supposed to relax you, not make you aggravated. And what I'm not going to do is dim my light for you. I'm not going to dim my light. I'm going to wear this hat and any other hat that I have made in Jesus' name, whether you like it or not. That's what I'm going to do. And you're not going to say a word, spirit, whoever up in here, 15 people. Let me see who up in here. Snowflake, Lucy, Billy, Miss Chanel, Miss Artisa, person without a profile photo. Bye. If you ain't got a profile photo, run. Thank you for the gifts. But see, that's what y'all want. Y'all want energy. Y'all want a little stank on it. And I can put some stank on it, because that's just what I am. I have an attitude. I'm a woman. I'm not sitting here saying that I'm a Proverbs 31 woman. Yeah, and we can say what we need to say, and I ain't got to cuss to do it. Hello, Miss Chanel. Thank you for the puff hearts. I see you. Okay? When you see me on your timeline, you come in here and speak. If you're not going to respect me, right, don't come on here with no darn negativity. And I say that with this darn newborn hat up on my head, because that's how big this hat is as a newborn. My husband said, I said, would you go with me in public with this hat on? He back there laughing and telling the truth. What did you say?
I said it's not made for wearing out.
He told me that this hat is not for the public. That's what he told me. And he's basically saying, no, I will not be in public with you with this hat on. First of all, it makes you stand out like a goddamn sore thumb.
It does. They be looking.
You get what I'm saying? Now, online, I wear it all day, every day. I wear it all day, every day, because that's what it's supposed to be. It's for attention. It's to get people in here. That's what it's for. But I really feel like with this hat, and I made this hat so I can insult my hat, okay? This is my hat. I made it. It took me 5 days to make it. So I have a darn right to talk about how the heck I look in it with it. But it looks like I'm on the court of the old-timey people with them big wigs on. This is what this looks like. Look like I'm about to tell somebody they about to go to jail. They used to call them the big wigs. That's what it looked like. This hat ain't for me. You know, it's just like that. You know, it's just not for me. Everything ain't for everybody. Now, I would be blessed and very honored to make this hat for somebody else. But it's not for me. So I'm insulting my own work. You ain't got to insult me. You ain't got to come up in my videos and say, honey, you met the wrong person. I'm so sarcastic and witty. God made me different. He broke the mold. I don't take nothing serious as much. You know, I really don't. I don't take nothing that concerns me like that serious, because I make fun of my own self. I say, yeah, that hat is terrible. I could throw this hat and it'll be the new eclipse. We all would have another eclipse if I threw this up in the air right now. That's how big this hat is. It's not realistic for me. But I give it, you like it because I put personality to it. Do you know that? What you wear, your personality sprinkles it with pizzazz. Oh, I'm going to wear this hat. Oh, I'm going to do what I need to do. It's going to give what it's supposed to give. Because I give it what it needs to give. I'm having fun in it. You get what I'm saying? I don't take it serious. Now, look, there's some people who take these type of hats serious. I make this hat. I sell this hat. It's this. Hey, that's your prerogative. But I'm not going to do that on here. I'm going to have fun on here. I'm going to crochet. If I don't feel like selling a crochet hat, that's my prerogative. I'm not going to be up on here telling you to go on my website and do this. Girl, if you want to go on my website, y'all know how this darn app works. Don't sit here and act like you brand new to the TikTok. TikTok been around for how long? You get what I'm saying? Y'all know what's up. Y'all know where the darn profile is. You know everybody got a website. The website ain't there just to stare at you, boo. If you want to purchase something, go and purchase it. You're not going to come up and ask me, oh, how much my hat is. Nah, I'm not going to tell you. And I ain't going to kiss your butt to get a sale. That's what I'm not going to do. See, I'm old school. We bringing up the 1980s up in this darn 2000 Twitter fingers. Y'all think y'all tough. No, I dealt with people in real life in Jesus' name. I had to be nice to people in real life. Why? Because, if you was smart and negative to people in real life, then, honey, it's a different story back in the 90s. Y'all think y'all can do whatever. You really think you're going to step on somebody's territory and they say hello to you and you don't speak back? Oh, that's not how it is in real life. You get kicked out. Like, excuse me, did you not just hear me say hello?
Yeah. Yes.
That's the time I came from. So we're going to bring that back. We're going to bring the old thing back to this darn Twitter, this darn TikTok and stuff. You see my face, you're going to speak to me. You see my hat, you see my swag, you see me crocheting, you're going to say hello to me because I'm a brown girl doing it. 40s too. I'm in my 40s as well. I'm not a young buck. I'm not going to just sit here and ask y'all to speak to me and not give you something. I got it. It's just that I got to have some energy to give it. Now, look, I got all these people up in here. Snowflake ain't speak. Bye. Glow by MUA. Miss Artisha. Hello. Somebody speak to you, you need to speak back. I shouldn't have had this big, huge eclipse hat up on my head. for people to come up in here and say hello. But that's what y'all want. Y'all want to see the ratchet. Y'all want to see all that. So I'm going to give the people like they want, like the OJs. That's what y'all want. I'll give it to you. Why are you laughing, babe? You're giving them... You got to give the people what they want. Within reason. Hi, Miss Danny. Excuse me for 1 second. Sorry, I had to cough. I've been talking all day. That's my voice. My voice is my mode of blessing the world. I have to take care of my voice. Okay? Oh. Y'all got all of me today. Which I never do. I be reserving myself. I be reserving myself. So how y'all doing? Tap that screen. I did all that. I did all that. And y'all ain't talking. Because y'all know I got this hat on. And y'all know I mean business. So y'all quiet as a mouse. Fine. You just going to be quiet as a mouse outside of my darn thing. Because if I say your name and you don't say hello back, you get escorted out of here. Yes, and you tell it how it is. I sure do. I've been told that forever and a day. I'm like this in real life. You're not going to come up on here and tell me. Because I was tempted. I was like, almost quit. Like I said, I'm not going to wear these hats no more. Because so-and-so and so-and-so. You done set up the wrong person. And they know what the heck I'm talking about. Because see, y'all know. And y'all be supporting them people that be causing all kinds of drama. I don't cause no drama. I ain't got time. It's enough drama in real life. I don't need to come up on this darn platform and feed into no drama. Let me see who up in here. Because this video going on my YouTube, y'all. If you just coming in. Baby, this darn video going up on my YouTube. So make sure y'all following us on YouTube. What's the tea? No, forget you made it. It don't pay them no mind. I know. Who you telling? This hat itself took like 3 skeins of yarn, which is like $30. Let me just keep it 100. I'm letting it all out. Y'all done mess with the wrong person. I'll sit here and let everybody know the tea on what these hats are. This took a lot of work. You feel what I'm saying? You crochet as well? Hello, Miss Veronica. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm speaking for everybody who wants to, who does a lot of work and don't get their due. I'm letting y'all know. I just sat there and I took my time and made these hats. Not only that, I sat down and I actually learned and trained myself and watched videos and all of that. Respect me. And I'll go in somebody else's video and I don't promote myself or do none of that. Because see, I have ethics. A lot of these people, that's another thing. A lot of these people don't have ethics. I ain't got to shout out nobody. Let me just keep that 100. I do not have to shout out not one soul. I could not even respond to people who say they crochet. I could not respond to people who claim they crochet because I know in my heart, hey, that's promoting them. But see, I'm confident in my lane. So I actually promote people to say, yeah, say you crochet. Because it's hard out here to get attention. It's very hard out here on this app to get attention because there's so many people who go live and crochet. So I myself, I don't mind people coming up on here and saying they crochet or they do things. I say, because I don't do everything. I make hats. That's all I do. But I don't do that. I don't promote on other people's stuff. I don't do that because that's their time. They pay for that time to be live, and it's all about them. It's not about nobody else. And I see people be slick. You're not slick, baby. I just don't say nothing. Because what God has for me, he has for me. And so y'all don't have to be negative either. I don't have to say, like I'm the only crocheter in the block. It's thousands of crocheters. Crocheting been around since slavery. Girl, did you really think you created anything? You ain't create jack. These little young mamas coming up in this darn thing about young. I don't even mean by age, just young in their spirits. Anybody can do this. And why do I know that? Because I came from the hair game. GAME. And honey, all these people who used to do hair and all of that, or would do hair there, honey, they saw my little 28-year-old ass come up and, excuse me, I'm getting comfortable. But hey, it is what it is. They see me come up in there, and they got mad at me. They thought, oh, let me tell you this story. So this lady, right? Oh my Lord, stomach, you good?
No.
Wait, give me a banana. Give me a banana.
It said nope. It said you doing all this and you haven't eaten anything.
I have eaten. I did eat.
You did eat?
I did eat. I did eat.
Okay. This stole a show right there.
Brown banana. I don't want that brown part.
Okay, yeah, the rest of this one. Yeah.
I'm human. I skipped my lunch. Okay, thank you. I'm about to tell this story, right? And this is to anybody who out here and you dealing with people who trying to take his whatever. So this lady, I was doing this lady's hair. I was a beginning hairstylist, right? Just fresh out the business, and they don't like fresh out the block. So these crochet artists has been doing this for a long time. Hey, they don't like nobody brand new, because when you brand new, you got the eye of the tigress. You got the eye of the lioness. You trying to get what you need to get. You trying to say, move out my way, oldies but goodies, but it's about me. They can't stand, because I used to say, well, why is it that somebody who's been doing this for years, hair for years, why are they worried about me? Oh, because you new, you fresh. Somebody will sit in your seat. I'm talking about the hair game. Somebody will sit in your seat just because you a brand new artist. They don't, you've been doing hair for like 90 years, but I'm going to go here to this person who's new. So that's why they don't like you. So that's why I don't even care about when people ask me how long I've been crocheting. It don't matter how long I've been crocheting. Do you want a hat? Do you want to get some patterns? Why you need to know how long I've been crocheting so you can judge me? Because young ladies and gentlemen, saying how long you've been doing something does not necessarily work in your favor. Because after a while, you lose some sauce. You get bored. You know, your craft, your skill might even suffer a little bit, because you're not even still studying. I mean, you know all of the darn crochet patterns. You know everything you need to do. Like, you know all the new stuff. You get stuck in your ways, if you will. So saying how long you've been crocheting, because I know a hairstylist, if I say, oh, I've been doing hair for 30 years, you're not going to sit in my chair. You're going to be like, man, you going to put some finger waves and some goddamn curls up at my head from 1988. That's what you're going to think, because I've been doing hair for 30 years. You get what I'm saying? So I came in there. I had this lady. I went to the bathroom. That was my fault. But I didn't want no UTI. You know what I mean? I went to the bathroom. I came back. Do you know this hairstylist took my client? Mind you, this hairstylist drove a Lexus, was making money. I was making a little bit of money. I was a brand new hairstylist just trying to make it. This lady had 30 people a day to my maybe 1 or 2. I was a beginner. Do you know this lady took my client while I was in the bathroom? And she took it from the right person, because I was not. She knew my spirit. I was nice, a pushover. Because another stylist called me that. I was nice. I was humble. I was new. She knew I wasn't going to do nothing. Do you know that's equivalent to somebody on the street, you know, the little hustlers? I wish you would go and take one of their clients. What's going to happen? You going to be lying in some chalk, right? Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Why did that lady feel like she could do that to me? I let it go, but I said this because I knew she charged about $150 to $200 for a relaxer. That's how good that girl had it. That's how much I charged for a relaxer. $50. So this is what I did to set her up. She said, "Oh yeah, you know, a client can sit in anybody's chair they want." I said, "Okay," and I said it loud enough for the person to hear it that was in her chair, because she said she had to go to a funeral and she was in a hurry. So she looked over at this lady because she was doing hair and she probably whatever. But look, they both learned a lesson that day. I said, "Oh, and by the way, ma'am, I charged this lady $50. And I said it right in front of the lady. She said, "Oh, I'll honor that price." Because you think she was going to charge her $50, Lloyd?
No.
Nope, she wasn't going to charge her $50. She was going to charge her $150, $200. I blocked it. Do you know that lady ain't never steal nothing from me again? I worked there another year, and she ain't never steal nothing from me again. See, that was a lesson for her. See, she thought I was stupid, but I got her in her pockets. Same thing with me. Y'all try to come up in here in my videos and try to be slick and you can be slick all you want, because all you doing is becoming a hoover for all the spirits I don't want. And I hope you get the client that you want, honey, because that one was not meant for me. What's the moral of the story? What's for me is for me. What's for you is for you. You come on my territory and try to take what I have, all you're going to do is take somebody that wasn't meant for me anyway. So I just let it go. That's some old school knowledge from a Proverbs 31 woman who's in her 40s, who takes her spirit and her God everywhere she goes. And you've been blessed to hear that little bit of knowledge, because most people got to pay for it, either in monetary or they got to pay for it in life. And I just told you that. So, it looks so full and pretty. Y'all a trip. You know what I mean? But, if y'all missed this video, make sure you go and subscribe to my YouTube, because it'll be over there. I'm going to start making these videos where I can cross-promote them, because y'all think y'all wasting my time when you're really wasting your own. You ain't wasting my time. Just know I always have a plan. God got a plan for me, and I go along with his plan. Okay? Just like this right here. I came across this light hook watching a young lady crochet. Okay? And I said, wow, this is cool. You know, first of all, it's good. It's good for your eyes. It's good for you seeing the stitches. And quite frankly, it's good for y'all to see. It's something y'all, it look like a light hook. Look like I'm in Star Wars, right? Look like I'm about to grant y'all something, huh? Yeah, it's one of them things. You feel what I'm saying? But I do this to stand out. You get what I'm saying? It's certain things you got to do in this business to stand out. And that's not just crochet. See, this is some business knowledge. Stop copying off of me. I don't copy off. I do take some things. But unless I told you I got this from somebody else, you would never know it. And just like I'm helping other people understand that you crocheting with a dull hook, and you ain't going to have vision when you get my age, sis. You get what I'm saying? And if you wear glasses, wear them. You get what I'm saying? Stop trying to be cute for this darn act, because you're going to be cute and blind. You get what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not trying to lose my sight to be cute, so I will be using this darn light hook. And don't be jealous. You get what I'm saying? My Lord, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know how I know the things I know. Don't try to set me up and try to make me look bad. I make my own self look bad. I don't need nobody's help to make me look bad. I don't need nobody's help to make me quit. Because when I don't need to be on something, you won't see me no more. So you're wasting your time and you're blocking your blessings coming against me. Because I'm a what? Proverbs 31 woman. I follow God's ways. I do his work on a daily basis. I take him wherever I go. So you mess with me, you're messing with God. And you don't want to do that. And see, I'm not just saying it about me. That's for y'all too. Anybody who serve God, take him wherever you go. Give him his due. Tell him all things through God. Oh, how long you been crocheting? I've been crocheting X amount of time with God's help. Because without God, you wouldn't be nothing. God gave me the patience to make this big flapping hat. If I didn't have this side cut right here, I wouldn't be able to wear this hat. I'm just keeping it 100. This hat is hot. See, nobody gonna tell you the truth. Nobody gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This hat is hot. You need to put this hat on top of your bureau. This could be a whole goddamn decoration for your room. This isn't realistic. Okay? So when you come on here, just know that this is a prop on my channel. At somebody else's channel, no, they may make money with this, but I would not sell this to somebody because this is not realistic. It's hot as heck. You could only wear it if you are in a darn cold area. See, I tell the truth because the truth will what? Set you free. Hi, Miss Ziona. That's what it will do. Now, these hats right here that I make now, this is more realistic. This is more realistic. This is light as a feather. It's cute. It's realistic. It got holes in it, so my head is breathing. You get what I'm saying? Honey, this is a nice little sensible hat. And the reason why I'm going through this is because when I first got into the crochet game on this app, I'm a person who I'm not going to sell something to somebody that I wouldn't wear myself. That's called an integrity person. I'm not going to sell you something that I don't believe in because that's going to follow me. That's going to come back on me. You selling products knowing darn well you ain't going to wear this in public. You know darn well that person could have high blood pressure, wear that hat for 5 minutes and be on the floor. And then that hat will be their savior because it's so cushiony and there's so many ruffles that it will protect that person from slamming their head down on the floor. Okay? I'm telling the truth. So, babe.
You are.
I myself would not wear that hat, and I wouldn't suggest anybody who is of a particular age, a particular weight, a particular, if you hot-headed, honey, please don't buy that hot-headed hat. You won't be able to get that from me. So anybody who thinks that it is a competition between y'all and this fluffy hat, this hat right here, for anybody who's just joining, this newborn right here who ain't got no newborn, but if I had one, I would cover my newborn in it because I know it would be nice and safe. You ain't gotta freaking worry about me selling this hat. Are we clear? Okay? Right?
Definitely.
I will only be selling these type of hats. This is it. This is all. This is my lane. My lane is small, light, feathery hats. That's what I do. I can make this hat in about an hour or so. I'm good. That and this type of hat, which is a darn granny square hat. That's my lane. Why? Because I had to go through it. I'm not going to sit here. I went live all this time with that hot hat on. And then I would fuss with my freaking husband after the video because my head was so hot. You get what I'm saying? And I said, God, how am I going to get through this? How am I going to wear this hat all year long? I'm not going to be able to do it. And then one day, I said, you know what? Let me stand up. And I stood up and made a hat with a hat on my head. Honey, I almost passed out. I'm not trying to pass out trying to do this. I'm just not trying to do that. I don't care what y'all say. I'm not here just to show y'all what I can do. I'm here to, you know, crochet, chill, you know, do God's work and things like that. Be creative with my hats. That's what I do. And if I want to make a ruffle hat, the ruffle hat will be for me. It was that big, if y'all just coming in, this big newborn right here. If I want to make a hat like this, it will be for me. It's not for everybody else. Okay? So you can calm the heck down. Man down. Calm down. You ain't got to worry about me making this goddamn hat. Everything ain't for everybody. Are we clear? You guys need to write up clear on the board so I can be like, you know, there you go. Threaded Treasures by Sarabi. Sapphire's Anointed. Janice. Hello, Miss Yolanda. Gold Digger is back. Who are you, ma'am? I called your name out earlier. You didn't even speak. And now that there's a little more people in here, you think you're going to go here and hide up in here, Miss Gold Digger? You get what I'm saying? This is what I go through. I got to assert myself to be on this platform. You get what I'm saying? I just did not know I had to do that. I said soon. As soon as I started hooking. Okay? As soon as I started doing this, then people try to come up under my videos and do a whole bunch of stuff. But I ain't say nothing because it wasn't time. Because it's not about that one person. It's a spiritual level here. What does the hat look like? Just came in. What hat? The hat? This newborn hat? You missed it. I'm not putting this hot hat on no more today. This hat is hot as heck. Shoot. But do y'all get what I'm saying? Ever since I started doing this, hooking, crocheting, okay? People started trying to attack me. You're not attacking me. You're not. You just coming against my spirit, and my spirit was not settled. See, this is why I don't take myself serious, because somebody going to actually try to take my comedy about this newborn hat and say it's a full baby. See? Yeah, you're right. It is a full baby. Okay?
You're not the only one that makes that hat, though. There's tons of them out there making babies and sitting on top of their head.
Yes. And so I don't know why y'all are sitting here jealous. You're not supposed to be jealous. Do you know how much money I wasted making this? You get what I'm saying? I wasted a whole bunch of money. But my husband said, no, don't unravel it. It's fine. Just go ahead and wear it. And I convinced myself. I said, you know what? I did mess up some hats and stuff like that, but it's my work. And I'm going to wear it. Yeah, and then the darn weather changed. And then my body changed along with it. And I said, screw this goddamn hat. I'm not wearing it. When I wear it sometimes, but I ain't selling it to nobody. I'm trying to set nobody else up. All because of what I can do. What the heck, I need a darn freaking hat with 5,000 stitches in it. Y'all don't care if it's 5,500 or 5, do you? You just want to look cute. I'm not unraveling it, I'm not. Hey, I made a video with it. I called it a newborn. I just, that's what you got to do in life. You take lemons and make lemonade. That's what you do. And so I don't take myself that serious. And I don't knock nobody who make these hats. And I don't knock nobody who sells them, because people buy what the heck they want. But because I am an integrity person, I'm letting you know that this hat is for if you are in 20-degree weather. You cannot wear, I don't even care if you have an air conditioning. See, the thing about it is when you put a hat on, it traps your darn 98%, your 98.6 degrees in your head. When you cover your head and when you cover your feet, you're going to be hot as heck. In fact, if you want to lose weight or something, you might could wear this hat while you're on the treadmill. You might be on the floor in a minute. This is how, you know what I mean? You ain't got to have no sweatsuit on, baby. You know them people who be buying them suits, them sweatsuits to make them sweat. You ain't got to do that. put one of these hats on and start running. You'll sweat. And I kid you not. And I said, I cannot set up anybody with this type of thing. I'm not going to do that on my platform. I'm going to let you know it's pretty, but it's pretty hot. Okay? So anybody who's watching me and saying, oh, she know how to do that hat. Oh, she know how to do that hat. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. See, I'm hot as heck. I'm sweating. Look at this. Oh, she know how to make it. I don't even know which way to put it on. Which way does this hat go on? This is how this hat is. And so I'm telling you the truth. This is how it is. And if you bought this hat, you wouldn't know what direction to do it either. Now I look like I got a bonnet on with some curlers up in my head. It's nice and full of personality. Oh, so that's what I use it for personality. Now, I can make this rendition much smaller. If I can make it this big, I can definitely make it smaller. You know, it is what it is. All right, y'all. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. So, this whole video will be on my YouTube, y'all. I know if you just started or whatever, it'll be on my YouTube and stuff like that. But I feel much better. Put a drawstring in it. That's a good idea. But what I'm not going to do is put a drawstring on it. Didn't I just say it's hot as heck? Oh, so let's put a drawstring on it so it can cut all my circulation off.
And seal in the heat.
Huh? And seal in the heat, sis. Did you go to science class when you were younger? Didn't I just say that when you cover your head, you also going to trap 98.6 in your body? Didn't I just say that? She's trying to get rid of me for... You know what? This girl was sent from the people I'm talking to. Talking about. You trying to set me up. Put a drawstring on it. You really thought you really ate, as they say now in these little young people's streets. You really thought you said something, didn't you? It's a joke, Miss Nikki.
Yes, we're playing.
It's a joke. Okay. That's it. I could just end it there. Okay? Make sure y'all following and stuff like that. We're going to keep this road going and we're going to make hats. And I'm making them for fun. And if you want to support the fun, you can always buy a hat. But don't be coming over here asking how you buy one, because I'm going to just tell you, I'm going to keep it real. The real Jenna has been born. Because I'm tired of being nice to y'all and nice and whatever. That don't get me nowhere. That gets me a house full of empty watches just sitting there gawking at my videos, making my algorithms go down. I'm going to show my personality. That's what I'm about to do. Because that's what happened to me. I was just thinking that, oh my gosh, I can't be me on here.
Yep, be yourself. Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to be myself while I'm wearing my hats. That's what the heck I'm doing. Because I'm tired of this. This is who I am. I make things for fun. And if somebody wants to go ahead and purchase it, that's up to them. But I'm not selling this. This is me. This is what I'm going to do. You know, I'm not going to do that because a lot of people may not even, you know, it's not practical. You know, the people who watch me, I want y'all to purchase the much less hats that's not, yeah. Okay? So it's no competition. We ain't competent. We ain't competing with nobody. We ain't trying to be like nobody because ain't nobody going to be like me. One thing, a lot of y'all feel like y'all got over top of me is crocheting. But what I got over all y'all is this streaming thing. I've been streaming since 2016. That's how long I've been streaming, meaning doing live videos, making content in Jesus' name. I've been doing it a long time. I've been in business longer than that. This ain't nothing but a business. This ain't nothing but a show. I take these hats and I do what I want to do with them. To do what I need to do. It gives me personality as well. It gives me comfort. And I know people like to look at different things. So that's what you're going to see on my show. You're not going to get me misconstrued with nobody else who does this job. You're not going to mix me up with nobody else. See, my personality is out now. Okay? It is what it is. Gotta catch me on a very good day to do those hats. My wrist ministry, say not today. Yeah, but luckily I don't get bad writs only because I take turmeric. Not hating, you might want to switch up on the hats, try bathing suits or something else. You take your bathing suit, whatever, and you go somewhere else. Do I look like I'm a bathing suit model to you? So you try to be funny, but I'm the queen of commentary. That's what I do. We make good money on these hats. Goodbye. I don't make no darn money yet. Speak for yourself. I'm trying to get to the yams. I feel like Martin when he was talking to goddamn Tommy Davis and Varnell Hill. Can you teach me how to get to the yams? Because I haven't sold not one hat. But that's not what I want to do at the moment. When I feel like this, if somebody wants to buy, you're not buying this hat though. Y'all go to Miss Empress and buy these type of hats. She did. That's her gift. That's her gift. I can't wear these hats, and I'm just a person. If I can't wear it, I just cannot wear it out in public. But it depends on who you are and where you live. Looks like slavery. Well, it's funny you said that, Jay, because when I started doing these hats, I'm not going to lie, I didn't call it slavery, but I thought they was plantation-esque. I did. I don't mute people on here unless I want to. See, that's the thing. I don't mute people on here. I will kick you out if you don't say nothing, but if you talk to me, I'm going to keep you here because you actually helping my video look better. I use the trolls as assistants. You get what I'm saying? So I don't mute people. I mute people who don't talk. I just kick them and block them. Okay? But I thought that too. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you because I've never worn hats like this before or bucket hats or anything. I've seen other people do it and things like that. But I thought so too. But then I said, you know what? Now that I'm reading Proverbs and reading the Bible, I said, you know what? These are actually nice. You know what I'm saying? And you can do different things. And I kind of caught on to it. When I first started crocheting, I made a crochet shirt. I tried to go all the way up to the top when it comes to crocheting. Because that's just how my mind is. I like complex things. You get what I'm saying? I don't take to the small things. In fact, small things are actually harder for me. Go figure. Who else is like that? You like the challenging things, right? But it grew on me. And so some people do make these things look like the plantation. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. But the people that I go in and I support, they rock these hats. These hats be looking fierce. And I know I rock it. It's all about your personality, not tie. Okay? And so there you go. Okay? But I had to be awakened and enlightened. It really, you know, I thought that too, but to each his own. They serve great for the wintertime. Yeah, that's what I said it depends on where you live. See, where I live, I get all 4 seasons. So I literally would get a small, but my husband said I just wouldn't wear this hat because where I live, you really don't want to stand out. You don't want to. People will take this hat and it'll look like I'm the Queen of England and I got a whole bunch of money and I don't. You know what I mean? I don't want to look bigger than what I really am. You feel me?
It looks festive.
People be hating. What?
It looks festive.
Yeah, you know.
Like, it's like black and white, gray colors, like drab. And you walk around with nice colors.
Yeah, not putting them down. I just said I'm not going to.
It's like, hello, look at me.
Yeah, thank you, a trip. So these type of little hats right here, that's what I want. I want to do these type of hats, and I got this hat right here that I did, and I do the little bucket hats and stuff like that. Something that I can make real fast. Who cares what people think? I care. I'm one person. See, I speak against everything there. No, I don't say what people want to hear. I say what people need to hear. I care what people think. But I care what God's people think. I don't care what the devil's people think. Because you ain't going to never be in agreement with the devil and you serving God. Just like the devil ain't going to never be in agreement with you. So I do care what people think. And that saved me. That's why I'm in my 40s. You feel what I mean? You guys out here talking about I don't care what people think. You barely get out your 30s without either being in jail or something because you really don't care what people think. You have to care what the right people think. You get what I'm saying? So it protects you. It's just basically saying that you have some type of, what do I want to say? Conscience. You have a conscience. There's nothing wrong with caring what people think, but I care what God's people think. And if I'm not acting correctly as a godly woman or a Proverbs 31 woman, then I need to be open to correction on that. And so with these hats, I do care about what I provide for people. I also know that my skill level is not to the point where it should be as far as these hats. Obviously, look at this hat. Look how big I made it. Whose hat is this big? You would get this hat and want your money back. It is what it is. So, no. I'm not to the point where I can even make this hat correctly. You know what I mean? So, but I caught on to this really quick and things like that. So what I'm well and do well at, that's what God will build my skill around to make $1 with. I'm not going to just sit here and give people junk. That's just not what you do. So yeah, I do care about what my customers think and what people think and what people watching me, what y'all think. Even though I'm being very free with my words, I'm actually, thinking about everything I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because there's people watching, and it's a lot of negative stank things. I'm going to say it again. The crochet community is stank. Okay, the hair community, hairstylists are just as bad. And I think it's just the thing about nobody wants anyone else to come in and do well. Why? Why do you just want to be the only person making money? That doesn't support the industry. You want a lot of people to come in and